Well now, how did the feud between the McGillicuddies and Hayfield start? Now that's a good question. You see, the feud has been going on so long that most people here don't even remember what they're fighting about. It actually all started way back when old Pa McGillicuddy and old Pa Hayfield decided to move out west. You see, they were best of friends and decided to move west together. And when they came to a beautiful area with a natural spring, they decided it was the perfect spot to settle in. That's right, it was those two who started what later became Redemption Springs, and they worked hard to make it one of the best cattle ranching areas in the West. Unfortunately, the two got in a bit of a disagreement. You see, they couldn't decide on a name for their new mascot. Old Pa McGillicuddy wanted to name the cow Bessie after his mother, but old Pa Hayfield wanted to name her after his grandmother Mabel. They got so worked up that soon there was a big fight going on between the two of them. Soon those two friends had become bitter enemies, and they were always fighting and yelling at each other. And before long, they had their whole families taking sides. One little fight led to generation after generation of fighting between the Hayfields and the McGillicuddies. At this point, it's gotten so bad that even the youngsters are at each other, and the whole town of Redemption Springs has taken sides without even knowing what the fighting's all about.
The McGillicuddies kidnapped Clayton Hayfield.
What?
What? Clayton? My nephew Clayton? Well, he's never done nothing to nobody. Well, let me tell you, it is time for me to find my kinfolk, and we are going to take care of those McGillicuddies once and for all.
Now, hold on, Miss Susanna. That is no way to take care of this problem. Deputy Dexter and I are going to head up there, and we are going to come to some kind of a peaceful resolution. After all, if we're going to be a group that builds a church here in Redemption Springs, then we need to learn to become peacemakers. Let's go, Deputy.
Sheriff, I don't really think Sheriff, there's Hayfield. There's a few more things you need to know about the McGillicuddies.
You know, I really don't do those sorts of things.
Oh, as good as Sheriff. I'm Sheriff.
The McGillicuddies have been fighting for years. They deserve what they get.
The McGillicuddies are the ones who founded this territory. Now, the Hayfields, we've had enough of them fighting all the time, and they should just clear out.
The McGillicuddies have been trouble ever since we rolled into town together. The Hayfield family is tired of them. They need to clear out of here.
Hold it. Listen up. All right, everybody. I can see there's a problem here. I'm going to go try to figure it out. I'm going to go talk with each one of the families, see if we can come to some kind of an agreement. There's got to be a way that we can find peace here, all right? Come on, Dex, let's go.
Right,
y'all wait here, all right?
No, but Sheriff, I just want to tell you a little bit something more about those McGillicuddies.
Sheriff, this feud's been going on for so long. Why don't you just let it rest?
Listen, Dex, God wants us to be peacemakers. We need to bring peace back to Redemption Springs, and I think the way that starts is with the Hayfields and the McGillicuddies. Come on, let's go.
All right, Sheriff.
What do you guys want with me?
You Hayfields done took Wilbur. You're gonna pay for that. You ain't going nowhere till we get Wilbur back.
So what? You're gonna trade me for Wilbur?
Well, I reckon it ain't exactly a fair trade, but you're all we got.
This is the McGillicuddies' last chance. My family's gonna come save me.
Well, they're welcome to try.
Dex, let's check it out. Hayfield, can I talk to you for just a minute?
Listen, it ain't me you need to be talking to. It's the McGillicuddies.
Listen, we know that you have Wilbur McGillicuddy. Is there any way we can work this out?
It ain't my fault that Wilbur wandered onto my land. I have every right to keep him now. Them McGillicuddy's still a member from my family. Sheriff, you were just wasting your time. The best thing you can do for this family feud is just stay out of it.
Listen, ma'am, can I just talk with Wilbur?
Talk with Wilbur?
Well, can I at least see him then?
Listen, Sheriff, if you want to see Wilbur that bad, you can go right ahead. But I ain't making any promises.
Well, ma'am, I just want to make sure he's safe, that's all.
Safe? He ain't gonna be safe if he messes up my carpets again.
All right, can you take me to see him?
Sure, just this way, Sheriff.
Would you please stop that?
Okay, I'll stop.
Would you knock it off already?
That was something different that time. Okay, I'll stop making any music, whatever.
I'm liable to take you out and bust you up.
Thank you, Mrs. Hayfield.
All right, Sheriff, I guess it's okay if you take Wilbur. At least he won't be messing up my house anymore and I don't have to take care of him.
That's a good point. All right, well, I'm going to head up to the McGillicuddy's cabin and see if I can figure out how to work things out on their end. In the meantime, Dex is going to take Wilbur and bring him on up there and meet me. Thanks a lot. God bless.
I'm likely to take you outside and bust you up.
I'm likely to take me outside and bust you.
Stop mimicking me. You're just copying me.
You're just copying me.
I'm gonna tell someone.
I'm gonna tell someone.